My adjournment matter is directed to the Minister for Transport. It concerns the future of Pinehill Drive in Pakenham. This is where numerous houses have been acquired by the Andrews Labor government to make way for the new Pakenham East train station. The action that I seek is for the government to work with Cardinia Shire Council to block access to the railway car park from Pinehill Drive. This will include permanently closing the driveways of 38A and 44 Pinehill Drive for the Pinehill Drive to be closed at the end of Ryan Road when developing this new station. The extra traffic on Ryan Road will create major delays in the area, and the government should meet with residents to hear their concerns and needs for road upgrades. On the 10th of May 2021 at 4 p.m, the government released a statement to the media to inform them that land and homes on Pinehill Drive in Pakenham would be acquired for a new train station. Between 5 and 8 p.m. that night, members of the Level Crossing Removal Authority door-knocked these homes, informing some residents that they would be taking them. Those who weren't home were left to find out that in the paper the next morning, as they did not see the small notice left in the letterbox the night before. Others found out via return phone call and were told not to tell their neighbours. I have already spoken on this matter in the chamber and how abhorrent it was of this government to only inform residents at the same time it informed the media. They pat themselves on the back and tell themselves they did all they needed to do because they left slips in the letterboxes. But I think most everyday Victorians will agree that homeowners should be informed long before anyone else, especially when the government intends to take their homes. Some of these residents have lived in Pinehill Drive for 30 years. Others just bought in the area 6 months ago. Each of them has been impacted greatly by the government's lack of consultation and expectation that they will just up and leave their homes that they have worked so hard for. The residents whose homes are not being acquired are concerned about the flow of the traffic in the area once the station is built. These residents have had their lives turned upside down, from living on the outskirts of town to now being on the doorstep of a noisy, unwanted train station. The government owes it to them to take their concerns into account and work with council to ensure the driveways are not used or accessible as part of the new station. They do not want people walking past their homes or parking on their nature strips to get to the station. 52 residents have tabled a petition with Cardinia Shire Council, but have been informed the council has little wriggle room when it comes to level crossing removal projects. I ask the government to work with council to block off access to the Pinehill Drive when designing this new station, including blocking off access to the driveways mentioned. I further ask the government to meet with affected residents to hear their concerns about road traffic and consider upgrades as part of the project.